Alright everyone, welcome back to All Wings Everything, and I am your cook Spinelli, the self-proclaimed wing king, back with another video. I'm going to show you guys how to make Jack and Coke wings today. Now I know I got some bourbon and Coke drinkers out there, whiskey and Coke drinkers. Listen, I got y'all in this video. You guys are going to love it. And if you don't drink Jack and Coke, you're still going to love it. So get to your kitchen. I'm already in mine. Let's go.
Alright, so here we have all the ingredients for this recipe. We're using ketchup, Jack Daniels, ground ginger, Coca-Cola, apple cider vinegar, ground cumin, salt, onion, Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, soy sauce, minced garlic, honey, tomato paste, some molasses, brown sugar, and olive oil. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already measured out our ingredients for our marinade. So what we have here, I have 4 tablespoons of Jack Daniels. I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I got 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of ground cumin. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to marinate our chicken. So let's move on. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our marinade. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take our olive oil and pour it in an empty dish. Next, grab your black pepper, add your cumin. Next, your salt, your Jack Daniels, add your ginger. Next, the soy sauce, your brown sugar, and lastly, add your honey. Once you do that, give it a good mix to incorporate all the ingredients. This is how it looks. Let's move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is take a Ziploc bag. We're going to put our chicken inside the bag, and we're going to take our marinade that we just prepared and pour it over our chicken. Make sure you squeeze all of the air out of the bag, seal the bag, and what we're going to do is we're going to allow this to marinate in the refrigerator overnight. I would do it for a minimum of 4 hours up to 8 hours overnight. So go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in the next step. So now it's time to prepare our sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these ingredients right here. So what we have a 1/2 cup of Jack Daniels. We have a 1/2 cup of Coca-Cola, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1/4 of a cup of onion, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, a 1/2 cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of molasses, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of honey. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and prepare this sauce. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to prepare our sauce. So what you want to do is take your onions and add it into the dish with your Coca-Cola. Next, add your Jack Daniels. Next, your tomato paste, your apple cider vinegar. Next, your minced garlic. Now your honey, followed by your ketchup. Now your molasses, your Worcestershire sauce. Next, your soy sauce. And lastly, add your brown sugar. Give it a good mix to incorporate the ingredients. So this is not the finished sauce, so we have another step. So let's move on. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to take your cooking spray and you're going to spray your pan. You also want to line your pan with aluminum foil, but I just realized I ran out of aluminum foil, so I don't have any aluminum foil, but you definitely want aluminum foil because it's easy to clean up. So go ahead, spray your pan and line it, and we'll move on. All right, so now that our chicken pieces have marinated overnight, so what we're gonna do now is add them to our pan. So again, you wanna add them to your pan, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. Try not to overcrowd your pan. So go ahead, add your chicken pieces. Finish that up and we'll move on. All right, so now we're going to transfer these bad babies to the oven. The oven is already preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to place them in the oven and have them cook for 50 minutes. Halfway through the cooking process, what we do is we turn them over and allow them to cook for the remaining of the time on the other side. We like our wings to be cooked evenly, so that's why we turn them over in the middle of the cooking process. So all right guys, set your timer and we'll move on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take that prepared sauce, add it to a blender, and we're going to blend this mixture up until it's smooth. And this is how it should look once you've blended it. All right, so let's move on. All right, so now pour that mixture into a pan, then bring it to a boil. Continue to stir it for about 1 to 2 minutes while it's boiling. After that, what you want to do is you want to reduce the heat, allow it to simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes. Once it's done, transfer it to an empty dish and reserve it until the wings are done. All right, this is how it looks. Let's move on. All right, guys, so we're halfway through the cooking process. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our chicken pieces over to allow them to cook on the other side for the remaining of the process. And in this step also, what I want you to do is I want you to baste those wings with that prepared sauce that we just poured into the empty dish. This is going to bring out the flavor in those wings. Don't skip this step, y'all. All right, so flip them over, baste all your wings, and we'll move on. All right, guys, we are 10 minutes before the wings are done. So what I want to do in this step is I want to flip them back over and baste the other side and allow them to finish cooking on the other side with that base. Again, you want to whatever you do on one side of the wing, chicken wing, you want to do it on each side. That way it gives you the maximum flavor. So flip the wings back over, baste them again, and then allow them to finish cooking for the remaining 10 minutes. All right, and we'll move on. All right, guys, now the wings are done. Let's move them over here under the light on the counter. Let's take a look at them. Oh man, this is what I like. As you can see also, guys, I should have had my aluminum foil. That's a big mess I'm gonna have to clean up in my pan. Guys, these wings look amazing. Take a look at them, guys. All right, let's go ahead and move to the next step so we can finish this recipe off. All right, so now remove your chicken pieces into an empty bowl. Take a look at them. And let's move on to the next step. All right, guys, it's time to sauce these wings. So take your spoon and spoon it over your chicken pieces. Again, you can spoon as much or as little as you like, depending on how saucy you want your wings. These particular wings, I want them more saucy, just because it has the Jack Daniel and Coke flavor in it. I really want to taste that. Cover your bowl, shaky bakey, bakey. Remove your lid and look what we got, y'all. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to take your clean plate and add your wings. Let's take a look at them. All right, let's move on. And there you have it, guys. Jack and Coke wings. Isn't that beautiful? What do you guys think about that? Simply beautiful. Guys, take a look at this. This looks amazing. Whoever thought that you can turn a drink, a cocktail, into a wing recipe? All right, guys, take a look. Now you know it's quality control time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab me one of those wings. Oh man, that looks nice. Guys, it's great. I don't know what else to say. I don't think I need to harp on how good these wings are. You could take a look at them. So guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I got a plate of wings in front of me that that needs my undivided attention. So I appreciate you guys staying with me throughout this video. And remember, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell everybody about it. And I am out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, everyone. I know you enjoyed this video. And my Jack and Coke drinkers, I know you guys enjoyed this recipe. And for those who don't drink, I promise you, you're going to enjoy this recipe. The wings were delicious. And those who follow me, you guys are eating those wings right now. I'm sure you got a Jack and Coke on the side. And also, if you like the video, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. And when you make these wings, leave a comment below. I love to hear from you. And if you need the measurements and the ingredients to this recipe, it's in the video description below. And until then, guys, I'm your cook, Spinelli, and this is All Wings Everything. And I am the self-proclaimed Wing King. And I am out. Peace. Everybody stand up. Introducing the one and only, the most anticipated and highly underrated